specialties in Genshin. There's my lady.
Ad Astra Avisosk. We meet again, you two.
Hi, Catherine. Do you have any commissions for us today?
Commissions, huh? Oh, how about this? Please attend the
Wait. Say,
And if possible, please also use your camera to capture the
huh? What kind of commission is that?
I see. It appears that you're not interested in... In that case, please go to Port Ormos and convince the Eremites there to spend some time volunteering at the local orphanage.
Hey, that's not any better.
Mm-hmm.
Paimon's gotta ask.
Oh, the commissioner? Well, actually, I just wanted...
Was it so obvious? I was hoping you would actually take one of those commissions. That kind of chance to observe humans doesn't come by often.
Ah, so it's Nahida. Paimon just knew Catherine wouldn't crack those kinds of jokes. When did you get into her head?
From when she said, Ad Astra Abisosk.
So it's been you this whole time? Are you done resting up, Nahida?
Yes. I've been sleeping ever since we parted ways, and I even had a really, really long dream. It was another dream about the Sub-Zerus festival, except it was a happy one. In my dream, I was sitting in the middle of a flower terrace, and I also got to sit on a gigantic...
You know, Nahida, maybe your dream is how the Sub-Zerus festival really should be. It's meant to be a joyous time.
Huh?
No! By the way, have you had a chance to visit...
Yes, I paid her a visit right. Her condition is stabilized. However, but for the moment, our top focus should still be figuring out...
Right. Who knows what'll happen if they manage to pull off another scheme like...
So our first priority should be investigating and putting a stop...
Oh! Good point.
Let's continue our chat here.
Okay, so do you...
Actually, I've already... It seems that from the...
Have you already caught...
I'm just... In any... No, wait.
You mean it...
No, doing that would be...
That's a good point.
We're in the dark as of now. After all...
Are we really up? Nahida, you're super smart, so you already have something...
According to a popular theory from the Vahuma...
Okay.
Well, I've been thinking that I should find someone who's...
You're saying we should recruit a spy? Oh, before coming back...
Actually, I already have someone in mind.
Setaria. We ran into her base. Paimon still remember...
Mm-hmm. She was born in the...
Oh, Paimon...
The name Setaria. Later on, she was soon after. The star began, but in the end, she couldn't give up the radiance of daytime. To cope with her shame, the star buried her guilt and...
From the sound of it, but she doesn't really support the academy.
Indeed. When they are presented, she's suppressing a lot of guilt. But before she realized it, she had already been right. We must somehow, that way, not only from my past stops tomorrow afternoon to prepare. This should be Setaria's favorite fortune-telling spot. No...
Talking stuff?
My poor lost lambs. Have you become troubled over the divine voice of wisdom?
Huh?
Shh!
Only mocking the god of Animo, questioning the lord of Geo's financial savviness, and brawling with the god of Electro. Do those count?
Oh, nothing. Go on, pick an aspect for her to divine.
Health prospects. No problem at all. The gods have spoken. The truth shall be revealed. Your life shall continue on for... many tens of thousands of years? Impossible. Marut, did you two spoil my divination?
Actually, Paimon thinks this is probably the most accurate fortune-telling you've ever done.
I admit that the orientation of today's celestial matrix...
Is that so? Well, that can't be helped.
If you were to bring some food offerings for hot...
Is this another one of Sataria's?
Yep. It belongs to a king. His fault when I start talking with him.
Ah, dear customers. Would you like to look at some pottery?
We caught wind of your great craftsmanship.
Oh, I recognize you. Aren't you Miss Catherine from the adventure?
Speaking of,
I suppose you could say it. After that, I began making pottery by myself in secret. And
That's nice. You're making a living doing something you love.
so is your father
oh no, not anymore.
I see. We wish him peace. I'll have someone in charge of logistics at the guild come by another day for some goods.
No problem.
This should be our final stop. Sataria's always thinking of this restaurant when she's working at...
Nahida.
It's my duty to protect Samira's citizens.
Hi there. I feel like I've seen you down by the docks before.
Huh? Sorry, I don't quite...
If I recall, you were having a discussion with someone.
Ah, that's right. I've always been... After all, I grew up in... But I'm still discussing all kinds of problems with different scholars. And I'm
What an admirable spirit for learning.
Sure, but you...
So this restaurant has a basement?
That's right.
I see.
So, was that everybody?
Sataria's, I remember that you... Although it's all just a boatload of nonsense,
Oh, Paimon gets it now. You want to take advantage... Although she knew she should return home...
Well, the Scarlet King is long gone, and Sataria is also too smart to fall for any simple... If we simply engaged her under the god... But...
So, you mean...
Yep. Possess them through the Akasha, as long as everything goes smoothly.
So that's how you're going to use...
Exactly. So... That's no problem at all.
That is pretty...
Although I've been observing humans for a while, I've never...
You're not wrong. It's always been painfully obvious whenever you try to pass as...
If it was at all possible, I would have preferred to leave these people alone. But seeing how things are now...
Yeah, don't beat yourself up.
All right, then let...
Here she comes. Sitar...
Let's quietly follow her. As for how we'll sway her to our side, I'll leave that to you.
Paimon Looks like they've already started talking. Let's find out.
That's right. You really can't force anything when it comes to love. And besides, everyone around me has a very different are you still listening to me, Nabia?
Oh, of course I'm listening. You were talking about troubles with your love life, right? I heard everything you said.
Okay then. Strange. Your cats seem pretty worked up. Is something wrong? I always thought they were quiet, happy kitties. Oh, what are their names again? Are you sure? Those aren't ringing a...
Well, actually they have many names. Which names I use depends on my mood.
Huh, I see. I imagine that must be hard.
So, which fortune do you want me to read for you today?
I'd like to get another reading on my love prospects, but to be perfectly honest with you, I feel like I've been a real mess recently.
A mess?
Well, could you do a reading on how long it'll take me to...
I hear you. No problem at all. The gods are asking, Sitaria, why haven't you gone home?
Why haven't I gone... home?
Sitaria, why don't you just go home? It's a demand now instead of a question. The gods...
I'm sorry. I know I failed the gods. Please pass on my most sincere... And, if I may ask, Nabia, is there a specific god who's speaking to you right now?
What an inconsiderate and naive question. The god who is speaking to me is, of course, the wisest and mightiest of all.
The Scarlet King? No wonder he would make such a demand of me. Oh, wait a second. Even though news of the Scarlet King's resurrection has been spreading like wildfire, it's all just a misinformation campaign from the academia. How can the Scarlet King still—
What insolence! I am the Scarlet King's most loyal believer. Do you wish to refute his voice of wisdom?
Oh, no. As a child of the desert, I am only reveling in his power upon learning that his divine glory has touched even this city. I will think very carefully about his demand of me. I'm sorry. I must go now.
Wait!
Well done. Sitaria didn't seem to suspect anything amiss. To have something she's been trying desperately to avoid show up out of nowhere and berate her, that must have shaken her to the core.
Aw, Nahida.
All I know are some abstract Harava-taught theories. In any case, my time with you is anyway, and...
She's out of camp now. Right on.
It's okay. I just got caught up in something. Oh, actually, didn't you ask me to help you look for work? What kind of work were you looking for again? Oh, right. Your old man's craft. How could I forget? Speaking of, how's he doing? Is he feeling any better? Oh, that's good to hear. Actually, well...
Yeah, he's been retired there for a while.
If you could find the time, please write him a letter. please pass on. He has a quick temper, and has always been a devout follower of the Dendro Archon.
Oh? So, who are you siding with in all of this? The Academia or the Scarlet? I'm so jealous of you. You were born a child of the desert. Yet you chose to betray the Scarlet King, and now you spend all your time with those crooks from the Academia.
Akeem, you don't mean you've also become a believer?
What's so strange about becoming a believer of the wise Scarlet King? In fact, aren't you the strange one? The one who still can't pick a side?
Can't pick a side? Me?
Whoa! Paimon had no idea you'd be so good at this!
You really zeroed in on the issue and put it right in front of her. But once everything had...
Come on! Sataria's already started talking...
So, Shishan, have you noticed anything weird in the city lately? Like, as if someone was trying to preach to you about something?
Oh, right. Speaking of strange things, I celebrated the Sub-Zerus festival so many times that I lost count. That was really weird.
Wait, how could you be aware of that? That should be impossible. Nothing in the report indicated anything like that.
Are you still failing to realize that the Academia's lowly tricks could never deceive all of Sumeru's citizens?
Shishan, don't tell me that you've converted to the Scarlet King as well!
What an absurd question. You make it sound like I should be ashamed for... In reality, shouldn't you be...
Please, please stop!
Even now, Sataria's still trying to run from her problem.
She can no longer justify everything to her.
Hey, she's trying to talk to the guards! What should we do?
This is the most important part of all. Quick, get ready.
Mercenary, you're a member of the Corps of 30, correct? Please help me pass a message to the Matcha right away. The situation in the city is getting out of control.
Please, try to remain calm, miss. Tell me what's happening in the city.
Heretics are infiltrating the city, and they've already converted many residents to their side.
Heretics? What kind of heresy are you talking about?
The Scarlet King! Many people I know have suddenly started believing in him, but he's long dead. It's impossible.
Miss Sataria, nothing is impossible.
You know my name?
The Scarlet King is immortal, and all who defy him will one day pay the price. You must face the truth, Sataria. You tread a treacherous path, and the longer you ignore it, the tighter the Academia's grasp on you will become, and the deeper you will be ensnared. Child of the Scarlet King, never forget that the desert that belongs to you lies elsewhere.
What's so strange about becoming a believer of the wise Scarlet King? In fact, aren't you the strange one? The one who still can't pick a side?
What an absurd question. You make it sound like I should be ashamed for becoming a believer of the Scarlet King.
Sataria, why haven't you gone home?
It seems that no matter where I run, I only keep finding more believers of the Scarlet King. I've also been... But no matter how much I may try to...
You won't necessarily lose your research opportunity. That's not important. If you could provide some...
I've actually never believed in the gods. Please tell me... What?
How much...
I was just one of... But I know very little. I've just been working. However, there's something that's been really bothering me. I heard that a scholar who was previously expelled has returned to the city. And even the sages...
To fight against the Academia, we will need to figure out the nature and the purpose of their work. Is there a way...
It should be possible if we're willing to take some risks. After all, I'm an assistant to the Grand... One thing, though. I won't be able to transfer the documents to you through the Akasha once I get my hands on them.
The Academia entrance.
Don't worry about... I'm only suggesting...
All right. I try.
So,
That.
the Dendro Archon. That's right. Her people are the ones we have endangered. As the god of wisdom, she's also the one responsible for Maybe it's time for me to find a god to believe in.
Just as Nahida predicted, we've managed to bring Sataria to our side.
The Traveler's execution was ingenious. Well, now that we've made plans to meet again...
Pray? But if we're going to pray to the gods, aren't we just praying to you? God of wisdom?
No. The truth is the true guardian of scholars. I've always believed that. Anyway... That's right. I suppose I'm the other Catherine in your mind.
Shh! We're on a secret mission tonight.
Yep, Paimon's right. We cannot... If something were to happen, after all, the Academia should still be
Yep, exactly. Just what Paimon was thinking. Anyway, enough about off. What do you feel is... It's the mid...
No, I think she's right. If you look around, there seems to be fewer people on the streets. I'm not sure if this is the case.
Huh.
I also can't quite figure out why things feel...
Well, regardless...
Incoming! Hey! Don't blink! Incoming! Don't blink!
What are all these people doing here at this hour of the night?
Ah, the triumphant hero returns at last. And to a rather spectacular welcome, even if I do say so myself.
You're the outcast, expelled from the Academia.
Indeed I am. Although these days they tend to call me the Doctor. If you're looking for your researcher friend, she has already been taken into confinement. With some basic caution, she could have discovered the listening device on her person. Clearly, she lacks the degree of rigor expected of a true scholar.
the people of Sumeru City. What have you done to them?
I simply made some minor adjustments to their Akasha terminals. Now they can deposit information directly into the subconscious. As you can see, all these lovely people now believe this traveler is a hero who has just saved the world. My experiment is a success. And now it seems they can no longer hold back their sheer adoration.
No, what should we do? These are all just regular people.
Leave now. You need to get out of here.
What? That guy's a Fatui Harbinger! We can't just leave you here!
Nor can I abandon the people of Sumeru! Don't worry. We'll meet again outside of the city.
I see. You appear to have overridden their mental faculties with your own consciousness. To possess such a powerful mind, you must be the god of wisdom.
This should be far enough. Whew. Paimon needs to catch her breath for... is Nahida going to be okay? Paimon wasn't counting on running into a new Harbinger here, let alone such a high-ranking one. That guy was number 2. He called himself the Doctor. Remember, Tainari told us about him, and that even the sages are wary of him. Yeah. Now, but what are the Fatu... Yeah, things would be... Nahida said we'll meet again out... you mean... Oh, right! Wasn't he... Even though he turned it down at the time, there's no time to lose.
Speed of light! Hey!
Hold it right there. A blonde-haired traveler and a floating fairy. We've got you all right. Take a look around.
Are you mercenaries from the Corps of 30?
Corps of 30? We're nothing like those government lapdogs who don't even get scraps for their work. We are an elite brigade that commands the highest commission rate in all of Sumeru.
The outcast? But why wouldn't the Doctor just send the Fatui after us?
Still wasting time on idle...
You're up, Traveler!
Don't blink!
Burn!
Hey!
Solidify! Order guide you.
Speed of light!
It isn't over yet! Here comes reinforcements!
Need
Incoming! Hey!
stabilize.
That was pretty rough. Is that what elite? Yeah. But this doctor, going up against.
Oh, it's the Traveler and Paimon. What are you two doing back here?
Kale! It's nice to see you again. Are you doing all right?
To be honest, I'm not doing too well. As a result, Master Tainari is taking me off the patrol schedule. He will only allow me to stay here and coordinate other people's tasks.
Oh, Kale. Speaking of Tainari, did he go off on patrol?
Oh, Master Tainari? He just left the...
He left? What? Isn't Tainari...
I thought it was weird too. Master Tainari always prioritizes his work as a forest watcher above everything. No, I only found out that he left through a message he left behind. To leave? Master Tainari originally studied in the Immorta Darshan of the... I know that before...
A research base. Oh, we don't have a lot of time, so let's go look for him at Party's DI.
Don't worry. I'm...
Got it. Will do. Wait! Look who it is! Thank goodness you're okay. We were so worried about you. Hey, this was supposed to be a touching...
Actually, it's very smart of the Traveler to be wary of me right now. After all, the Doctor has shown that his technology can apparently even control human minds. Plus, it's not like you could have known what happened after we split up and I was facing the Doctor by myself. Even a pool of stagnant water after a torrential storm can occasionally pass as a patch.
Paimon feels like only the real Nahida could come up with such an obscure analogy.
Huh? But I wasn't trying to win your trust or anything. All I wanted was to clarify my point.
Well, we understand that point now. Please, Nahida...
When you left, I was still in the middle of restoring everyone's minds. Thankfully, when the Doctor mentioned depositing information into the subconscious, he didn't mean engraving information into their minds. Instead, he did something closer to creating hallucinations. Luckily, I managed to finish my restorations and mind jump away from him just as he was about to capture me.
What a relief.
I wouldn't be relieved I gave away my true identity when I restored everyone's minds, which means we've lost another one also. The Doctor is already an expert at modifying Akashic.
Would that mean you'd no longer be able to jump between... It feels like he's toying with us. What a nasty piece of work. Plus, the Doctor's...
We shouldn't give up hope.
Actually, Nahida...
Yes, I have. I can see that you didn't come here for sightseeing.
We're looking for a scholar we know. His name...
Okay, let's...
Traveler?
The voice! It's Hypatia!
What a pleasant surprise!
Who's this?
She's a scholar we met in the Avidia Forest. When we last saw each other, she was still training in the... what's it called? Satyavada Lab...
Oh, I see.
That's right, we're...
Hypatia, you're way too excited about this. Actually, wait, no. Did you already finish it?
What do you think? My consciousness has already managed to make contact with the Divine.
You did it! Congratulations!
It's so exhilarating to share this sublime joy with others at long last. When my consciousness made contact with the gods. Ah, what a supreme and unparalleled experience that was!
That sounds incredible!
Oh, all right. Actually, please wait. I haven't forgotten my promise to you. Remember? I promised to help you understand what you saw from Irminsul once my current self has not only gained true insight, but I can even help you establish a direct connection to the consciousness of the divine.
You can do that?
I've never heard of anything like that, but if you want to give it a try, I'll do my best to protect your consciousness during the process.
Hold on. I brought some spirit-born ale with me. This is still a crucial part of the ceremony.
We're...
All right now. Hold my hand. I'll help you establish a pathway to connect your consciousness.
Okay.
Ready?
It took 3 betrayals for me to finally understand. The world is just an elaborate tapestry of lies. My fury will never be quelled. The first to betray me was a god. My creator. My mother. Valuing strength above all, she saw no worth in me and I was discarded. The second was a human. My family. My friend. Consumed by fear, he saw me as an abomination. The third was one exactly like me. A hope for the future. A fledgling barely out of the nest. Powerless before his mortality, he broke his promise to me. Humans, they can't be trusted. And the gods fill me with pure loathing. So I said good riddance. I denounced the world and laughed in its face. My chest will never again be defiled by worldly filth. I will scrub away every last trace of human emotion. Then it will be empty, a blank slate, and ready to receive a supreme gnosis, brimming with pure divinity. There is no need to fear. The pain will be brief. Your era is coming to an end.
What was that? Did we actually just see the Balladier's memories? Everything matches what we know about him. But how is he connected to the divine consciousness?
You saw it, right? You felt it, right? Alas, if only that which beats within my chest wasn't a filthy mortal heart. Oh, great.
Do you understand now? I'm afraid this is no Puripurna life, but rather...
Ah! You! Why are you so mean to me? Why is everyone hiding from me? I found divine wisdom.
Aphasia?
That's how I always thought everything should be. Wait, have I already lost my mind?
Wait, something isn't...
Oh, something feels different.
Oh, the Traveler's back?
Nahida was controlling your body for a while. It seemed like she jumped over to you as an emergency measure right before the Catherine puppet was destroyed. After that, Tainari heard the commotion and came over. He helped us defeat the mercenaries and then he ran with us all the way here. What? You swapped places? Wait, then where is Nahida's consciousness?
I never imagined that an individual's consciousness could be transferred around like this. Also, while we were running, the consciousness in your body told me to pass on a message. She said, "The doctor has found a way to trap my consciousness, so I can't journey with you anymore. But even in a moonless night, a shower of starlight can still drown out illusions and lies."
Oh no! Nahida's trapped in the sanctuary of Surasthana for good this time. Was that message all she left for us? It's pretty vague. Oh, that makes sense. Even in a moon... Huh. Didn't Nahida use a starlight analogy before? It had something to do with Sataria. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. But she's a...
Paimon, you said Sanctuary of Surasthana. Does this mean that this Nahida you're talking about, the consciousness who is occupying the Traveler's body, is the Dendro Archon?
Your guess is correct, but the situation's a bit complicated, so it...
That's all right. A scholar's curiosity doesn't need to be appeased right away. I've spent some time with you, and it looks like the Dendro Archon's also on your side, so I trust you.
Thank you, Tainari. Oh, actually, we came here to ask you a question. What do you know about the project that the sages have been working on?
Ah, that. While I was indeed invited to join that project, the sages were always secretive about its scope and goals. So all I know is that that project has something to do with the restoration of Irminsul.
Huh? Did you see something when you were in Nahida's body? What?
Do you have any evidence? So that's what happened. That explains why Hypatia's symptoms were different from those of the other scholars who went mad.
Tainari, did you leave the Avidia?
I did. I noticed Hypatia's mental anomaly if I didn't take action. Now that you mention it, but I still didn't expect them to. The doctor, from your description, but then...
Yeah, it feels like we're still nowhere close to figuring out the sage's goals. Right. But
I'll stay here for now. If you're planning to go into the den, come find me here if there's...
thanks